I'm back. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get as many videos done as trying to get. It's just been really busy. So I'm trying to do a bunch today para que ya esté. And it takes me a while to break shit down in layman's terms because even I don't understand it. Like, I mean, I get it, but I don't know it in the terms other than what I've been told. You know what I mean? So I'm really trying because I want you guys to grasp it, and I want it. I want to help you guys understand so that way it's easier. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain it in I think to a lot of us it comes real natural, you know what I mean? Like I just know because I know, or because it's been ingrained in me, you know, some things. Where even though like the words that people used to teach me, it doesn't make sense, but I get it. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to explain water. A lot of it's like I said, we work with a lot of the saints, the folk magic, the hoodoo, todo eso está connected. You got to think back, okay? The Bible clearly says when there was nothing, God's face was in the water. There was just, darkness. So water has been around since the beginning. It's the only element that exists in 3 different forms. It's the only element that can do that, okay? Water, you think of baptism. You think of when you're dirty, then water to get your shoes clean, to clean a wound. You know what I mean? Water's there. So water. It is, what was I going to say? There's made waters, and then there's waters that we can collect, okay? You should see me. I've got jars everywhere. Some people go based on bottles and the colors of bottles. I don't necessarily do that, but I do collect waters. And if I got clients that have swamps, send them on over because that's good water también. But it's always, everything has a meaning, okay? It's a significance. It's the intention. Thunder water is like the best, okay? Para pelear, para guerrar, para lo que sea. You get it during a thunderstorm, it's great. When Gabriel was killed, there was a huge thunderstorm. I've got buckets of it, okay? And I use it for both dark and light work, whatever you want to call it. Rainwater. When it's raining, if you're lucky enough to be by a beach, y tú estás en la playa, when it's raining, the power that is there when you have the rain hitting the beach, oh, forget it. That is a blessing, you know what I mean? If you're lucky to have that, then please drive your ass down there and get it. It's a threshold. It's a place where 2 worlds collide. You know what I mean? 3, because you got it from the top, and then you have the water and the sand. You know what I'm saying? That's good water to use, especially for cleanses and for healing. Yo lo que hago, there's so many things you guys can do. There can be, I don't know a lot about solstice and things like that. I would love to learn about it, but I don't know a lot right now about that. Mis padrinos no saben de eso because that's more modern. But if you guys know, then I would love to learn. Pero I know that spring water, river water, let me tell you, river water. I have all that around here. And I don't know where you guys are located, but there's rivers, there's oceans, there's beaches here, there's riverbeds. What I don't have is swamps. River water is considered life. It's living. It's moving. It takes things away. It cleanses things away. Whereas like a lake is stagnant. So it gives life. It's something where animals come and drink, where animals live inside of it. You know what I mean? It's totally different. That's good for, a ver, ¿para qué lo uso yo? Lake water you can use for, coño. What would I use lake water for? Rivers I use to send things away también. I use that too. Or I use it, there's the 7 water basket. You use holy water that you don't have to get it from a priest. You don't have to pay for that either. You don't pay for holy water. You take it from the church, like I've told you guys. The water faucet, you don't gotta ask. You take some in a water bottle, and you give things. But about that as well, I know I'm jumping, but I want you guys to understand all the waters. In holy water, there's 4 different kinds. There's holy water that we see at the entrance of the church. There's baptismal water, que tiene el aceite, the oil. That if you ever feel, there's been times I felt really heavy. I've gone and the priest will bless me with the oil by itself. That oil is present in baptismal water. You have to ask for that when you go inside. They give it to you. And then there's Gregorian water. That's the one that they use to bless the actual churches. When I received my confirmation, what are they called? Oh my God, I can't think of it. But priests, they bless the whole foundation of something when it's a new church, okay? And then there's Easter water that they give. Not every church will do this, but some will give away Easter holy water. That's also really strong. You can mix all 4 of them. Y vámonos. That's a strong bath, okay? You don't have to be a big deal. You don't have to feel, you help yourself. Well, this is what I think. Once you can ingrain it into your subconscious that divine is in you. Like, you have that same power because you were made out of something bigger than us. You know what I mean? Once you can ingrain that in your subconscious, you're unstoppable, for sure. You know what I mean? It's just getting there. You know, I'm not even there yet. I just know that that's where I want to get. You know what I'm saying? River water, ocean water, I love. Even like water after, like by the sewer, también sirve para muchas cosas. This one I make, como si fuera de chango para guerrar, le meto chile. And I use this for like cursing, to break people up, whatever I gotta use it for. Ahí lo dejo, and that's it. You pray over it, there's things you do, you know what I mean? But that's the concept, that water's the base of everything. Water's what gives life. We're made of what, 90-80% of it, you know? And yet the ground is covered in 70% water, the earth. You know what I mean? You think of mi madre. I mean, the ocean is life. When we die, we're all gonna go to the same place. That divine is the ocean. That's where we all go, drop by drop. Terminamos ahí igual, juntos. You know what I'm saying? Rainwater is really good. A las limpias. Hay agua negra that you also can make. I don't know. I don't have the formula for that one offhand, but that's a good one. You guys can look it up. Florida water, depression, it takes it away. It's fevers, headaches, when you're nauseous, te lo pones on a towel aquí, that's it. Coconut water. Coconut water is great. Eso se le da a todos los santos. That's their favorite, you know. So se usa bastante. You wash your head in that when you're not thinking clearly. You put some in, you know what I mean? You rest with that. That's beautiful. When you're looking for love, the green coconuts for 7 days. No, 9 days, I think. I'll have to get back to you on that, but you bathe with that, and you're good. That will attract love. You know what I mean? ¿Qué más del agua? Oh, this is another one. Este como de un también. Este también, it's water. But it's got chains in there, it's got nails, and I left it in a dark place. Ya está lista. This can be for protection, or this can be para hacer daño. Protection or to curse. But ¿qué más yo hago con el agua? Water. Oh, when I use palos también, I boil them in the water sometimes, or I dip them in whiskey a few times. Gin, it's all spirits, it's all water, forms of water. También se usa el whiskey con chiles para emborrachar y calentar. It's really good. That's what I use. That's my deal. I don't know. Everybody's got to have their own thing. The herbs you sprinkle to cleanse your house. If there's a lot going on, you sprinkle the herbs in holy water, and vámonos. You sprinkle them in every single room. You're good. There's a lot of power in the water. When Jesus was baptized, on St. John the Baptist Day, it's a great day to go and get water from the ocean, because that's his day. That's when the water's at its strongest. You go, you collect some in a bottle, you say, there's prayers you say, and you save that. A little bit, you mix it with more water, and you're good. That water's powerful. Beautiful water. Mary Magdalene, that's where they baptized everybody's in the water. When Jesus, that's huge. Like, the water is, that's it. You know what I mean? Don't ever doubt it. Con todo se pone agua. That's why we put cups for our spirits, because it cools you down. It's a hot energy needs to be cooled. Somebody that's been murdered needs a glass of water. Somebody that's died tragically needs to cool their spirit. That's why you can't have the spirits around where you change, where you shower, where you have sexual relationships, because that heats them up, and they can't be hot. You don't want that. You got to keep them cool. Hasta el Ángel Miguel también se calienta así. He'll do a little bit more, intense work, as opposed to slow, angelic works. Archangel Michael's great, but then when you put a glass of water for them, it absorbs the negative energy. Florida water in a bowl of water in the corner of a room, beautiful. You'll feel the difference. Let it absorb everything. The smell of Florida water, no deja que any negative energy will be there. It can't. It repels. It does not allow it. Everything it takes, lemon and jasmine and orange blossom, lavender. Everything it takes. You know what I mean? You call on spirits by the scent. So even when you do love work, you have to have scent. That's what calls them. El espíritu vivo de una persona. You attract it with. They don't speak our language. So it's, the things we have in common is we can smell rose water. Roses vibrate at the highest. So when you do rose water, you can connect with the angels. Ahí an offering to your guides, whatever it is. When you smell roses, that's angelic. You know what I mean? Okay, ma. I think that's all I can think of right now. Like I said, there's made waters, but I can the 7 holy waters, which I told you guys. You get all those holy waters I mentioned to you, plus river, ocean. Hay cierta agua, like Lourdes, la Saint Lourdes de Lourdes. I forgot how to say her name properly. I'm sorry, but I do collect hers in wells también, like in Snow White, because there's a story of Jesus at the well telling a woman, and I don't want to quote it because I don't want to be wrong, but I know that the well is significant. You know what I mean? So water from a well. There's like one in LA that I'm dying to go to. And if I do and you're interested, let me know. I will get you a bottle. I'm dying to go there. Other than that, that's the only one. The rest are like in France or no sé qué. It's a blessing to be around a body of water. You know what I mean? Never take it for granted. It's such a blessing. It's so cleansing. I go at nighttime. Yo me tiro en el agua. If I die in the water at night, but at least, you know what I mean? I love it. I think it's a good feeling. I do a lot of my limpias at the beach. The wells. I think that's it for now that I can think of, but never be afraid to save yourself, okay? And keep in mind, like I said, I don't mean to insult people. I don't mean to be scary. I'm not. I'm really not. You can talk to me. Like, if I'm misunderstood, let me know. If I talk too fast, if I say too much in Spanish, me avisa. You let me know and I will explain it to you. I love to share what I know when I can, what I can share. That's it. Just stay teachable. That's it. And I'm just tired of people being hateful. That's really it. You know what I mean? Spread love, like spread positive. I'm not trying to be a hippie, even though I'm just saying, like, enough already. Like, it's not helping anybody. You know what I mean? So, all my respects. I'm gonna have to get going. I was hoping to do more videos, but I can't. But that's it. Okay. I love you guys so much. Un beso. Bye, babies. Bye.